Hey everyone, hope you're having an amazing day. It's Mark Wiens. I'm in Bueng Kan province, which is in the remote Isaan Mekong River region of Thailand. And one of the most famous iconic sites in this province is a temple called Wat Phu Tok, which is one of the most spectacular, one of the most unique temples in all of Thailand. It's built on the side of and on top of this huge red rock mountain. And what makes it so unique is the journey to get there, where you have to hike up a series of stairs and go around various wooden platforms on the side of the cliffs, on the side of the rock. This is a temple I've been excited to visit for so long. So in this video, I'm gonna show you this entire adventure and show you the entire hike to the top to the temple. Yes, that's where we're going. You arrive here and Bueng Kan it's a heavily forested province in Thailand. And this compound, the grounds are so breezy, so many big trees. The entrance to the trail, to the mountain, to the temple is right here. And immediately it's just gonna start going up. This is the way to the hill. Man, that cool breeze from the forest, from the mountain, from the trees is wonderful. And according to what I read, it said it usually takes around 2 hours round trip. So we'll see. I am starting off right at 11:08 in the mid-morning. And they also said that you need to be careful of two main things. Well, there's wild monkeys, but also this mountain, this area is known for snakes. A lot of venomous, extremely dangerous snakes, especially the last level, I think, when you get to the top of the mountain. Okay, I think this is actually the start of the platform. We're getting onto the wooden steps. You just immediately start going up the wooden staircase up the side. It's both a mix of mostly rock, actually. Rock and soil and trees. And they said also, I read that the trail, that the platforms are all maintained by the monks. So it's almost more like a monastery, I believe. Feels great to get some exercise. And check out these stairs just built directly into the rock. Right here is now where it's really getting interesting, intense, adventurous, and spectacularly beautiful. Almost looks like a railroad track that's built above a river, but instead a staircase, wooden staircase built above the cliffs. And there are 7 different levels. And so I'm not totally sure. I think back there that was the 2nd level, but I'm not sure exactly what level I'm in. A guy I met just hiking down there, he said the 6th level is the most impressive. Okay, let's do this. Oh yeah, staircase is kind of on a slant. Oh man, I gotta say that's a little bit spooky because the entire staircase is kind of on a slant, and then with every step it kind of shakes and the wooden beams kind of bow a little bit. Although it's in very good condition. It's thrilling. It's beautiful. Made it up the next flight of stairs. Not totally sure what level I'm on, but wow, it's spectacular. Now the views of the province of Bueng Kan, the trees, and just this red rock. Wow, it's spectacular, unbelievable. Just the the natural beauty, the temple, and the man-made construction. And this is the first cave indoor shrine section that I'm coming to. Within a cave, you feel that cool breeze. And I believe that this is one of the most prominent things that you can see from the land, the facade of this cave temple. All right, I'm gonna continue in this direction, circling around the mountain. This is the 5th level, and we're wrapping around the side of the rock, the side of the mountain. And I keep meeting people along the way that say the 6th level is the most spectacular, kind of scary, but the most spectacular, the most beautiful. And then just the peacefulness, the quietness, the nature. And here we are, the legendary Chan Hok, which is the 6th level. All right, let's go. Back to the staircase. We're gonna go all the way around on the 6th level and starting this way. I just emerged to the other side of the mountain, which is so quiet and peaceful on the other side, but you can just hear that wind ripping around this side. That view, and this is the most iconic bridge, platform, wooden platform overlooking, just on the cliff, on the side of the cliff overlooking the view. Oh, that breeze, it's actually cold. And I'm gonna quickly, before going on the platform, I'm gonna quickly go down this side to this shrine at this little lookout point over here. Wow, that wind is just really whipping around the rock. Yeah. And on second thought, actually, that is just a straight stone drop off. So I guess you get to that shrine over there from the level below, from the 5th level. So I'll have to come back for that. Don't walk over that ledge right there. It's just a straight drop off in all directions. And here we go. Oh man, this is unbelievably spectacular. The platform is just anchored into the side of the rocks. And the good thing is that it is pretty safe. I mean, relatively safe. It does feel very sturdy, the wooden planks, and they are very well anchored directly into the rock. But there's just nothing below you. Just a straight cliff wall face, just down. By far, one of the coolest temple experiences I've ever had in Thailand. Absolutely amazing. You almost want to walk on tippy toes and kind of take big steps so that your feet go onto those wooden beam planks to make sure you are secure below. Unbelievable. Look at this. Look at this position I'm in right now. It's just straight down. Nothing below my feet. Made it through that section. It gets pretty narrow in some little, whoa, that piece of plank kind of bowed on me. And now this is the covered section, which is not quite as scary, maybe falsely not quite as scary because of the overhang, because of the roof. Oh, it's so cool. So incredibly cool. Okay, here's a little bit of a rest stop area. Wow, when that wind comes and then when kind of the shingles bristle and you can hear the trees just whistling. Wow, that is spooky, slightly terrifying, and then in some places the railing is only like to your knee level, so you do have to secure your legs. That's without a doubt. And this elevated walkway goes around at least half of the circumference. It's long. I think I'm getting close to the end of it over here, maybe. That completes, I think, the scariest bit of the experience. Back onto solid rock ground, at least. Second thought, never mind. There's more platforms. Whoa. Be careful of that. Back there, that was the windy, cold, breezy side in the shade also. Now this is the hot, dry, and less wind side. So peaceful. And still a variety of both wooden planks, platforms, as well as hard ground on this side, on this area. Oh, this is the front. This is the start of the hike. That's the front of the temple there. Ooh, yeah, that's a pretty steep drop off right there. I'm gonna keep going. Whew, okay. I have now made it all the way around, one full circumference around. I'm just gonna really quickly go to the top, to the 7th level, just to make sure I went to all the levels. But yeah, they said there's not really much at the 7th level. It's just the top of the mountain. More stairs. Oh, this one looks brand new. And then you just get straight to the forest here. So they did say be careful of snakes here. This is where you just hike though, on the rocks, on the gravel. And it's kind of like a bit of a scramble, but definitely it's not as scary as the 6th level, but it's beautiful up here. I did make it to the 7th level, got some good views, but I didn't stay too long on the 7th level because I got to get back actually. Ying and Micah are waiting for me at the bottom, and I do want to stop by on the 5th level. That from the viewpoint we saw, there's that shrine on the tip of that its own little mountain there. So I want to see that real fast before I head back down. This is amazing. Just a straight up like rock hallway. Just cliffs on both sides. There's another mountain in that distance, and then just this straight up rock, which is the shrine. Oh yeah, and this is that same windy side. Oh wow, that wind. Whoa, now I'm on a bridge just over nothing. The breeze just whips around this butte. Yeah, that was extremely cool. Well worth the detour to come down here on layer or level 5. Definitely worth it. That's spectacular. And it also gives you a glimpse of the full mountain where you walk around the side on level 6. Okay, from here, I'm heading back down. There are a number of different routes that you can take down and up. So coming down, I'm taking a different staircase. And this is something I didn't discover at all coming up. Look at that narrow passageway through the rock. Almost a cave, but actually it's just 2 rocks that are together and this rock right above your head that is just stuck there in between. You wouldn't want that to fall when you're under here, but such a cool staircase through the rock. Not totally sure where exactly this is, but definitely try to take this staircase when you're here. I have made it back down to the entrance, and I think a student group, hello, Sawadee. I think a student group has come as well. But that took almost exactly 2 hours. Yeah, exactly 2 hours. But the hike did not take, not even close to the longest part. By far, the longest part was me spent on that elevated 6th level walkway, just admiring and marveling at the views, the construction, and just adventure. Without a doubt, that is the most unique, most adventurous, and one of the coolest temples I've ever been to, and for sure ever been to in Thailand. Wow, that was spectacular. My thighs are just a little bit shaky. Really quickly, after coming down from the mountain, if you are hungry, there's a small cluster of restaurants right outside the main gate, right outside the main entrance gate. So we were all pretty hungry. We're gonna stop just for a little bit of food. There's some grilled chicken restaurants, green papaya salad, and kway teow, different variety of different noodles. Actually, I believe this is one of my favorite styles of grilled chicken, gayang khao suan quang. That it looks a little bit of a skinny chicken and it looks kind of dried out, but actually when you take a bite of it, oh man, it's so juicy, it's so flavorful, it's so smoky. That drumstick. Oh yeah. Oh, that's pretty awesomely tasty. Also, I'm pretty hungry after that hike. It looks like it's going to be dry and withered up, but it's actually so succulent and juicy and moist. With the crispy skin. And because of that slow grill, it almost looks like it's deep fried, but it's crispy like it's deep fried, but it's actually just grilled. I think it tastes extra good because it's one of those situations where I didn't even realize I was so hungry until you start eating. And also they do have noodles here. Ying ordered a couple bowls of noodles, so you can get grilled chicken, you can get green papaya salad, you can get noodles. Okay, and then finally green papaya salad, shredded papaya, there's chilies in here, there's fermented fish sauce, there's crab in here. Oh, and mecatine on top, which are the white papanak seeds. Refreshing, spicy. In this area of Thailand, you just cannot go wrong with green papaya salad, som tam bubala. And so quickly to wrap up, to summarize, first of all, highly recommend visiting Wat Phu Tok. Incredibly stunning views, and just the construction, the stairways, and those ramps, those elevated walkways around the side of the cliff, circumferencing the cliff, is mind-blowing, spectacular, and just gives you an adrenaline rush, an adventure. But at the same time, be very careful. I mean, it is very well maintained, but sometimes the railing is not very high, and there are some places that you can step where it would not end well. So do be careful. And then finally, I think it's just important to be very respectful, to dress appropriately, as it is a sacred place, as it is a temple, and there's shrines all around. But that's gonna, oh, one more thing is that I think I went to the wrong place on the 7th level. There was when I came down, I saw some people at the very top on the 7th layer, on the very top of the mountain, but there was a staircase that went up in the middle of the mountain on the sunny side when I was there. And I think that went straight up right there, whereas I kept going around. I was so focused on that 6th layer going around that I went to the back and then went up that side straight to the jungle. That side maybe not so recommended because it's pretty jungly and kind of scary. You think you're gonna step on snakes every second. But if you want to go up, I think I missed it. Anyways, go up on that other ramp, on that other staircase, and you should have a view at that level. But other than that, unbelievable place, one of the coolest places I've visited in Thailand. And so that's it for this video. I want to say a big thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe. I'm going to be publishing more travel guides and travel tips. Thanks again for watching, and see you from Bueng Kan province. See you on the next video.